Good morning. I'd like to add a disclaimer before beginning my presentation. Due to the inclement weather here in South Florida, I am unable to use the internet facilities at our home, but my presentation is on special needs group and the disaster. The term special needs is widely used within the disaster services and the emergency management world. Special needs does not necessarily encompass those who are physically, mentally disabled or have some kind of challenge. Special needs group could be citizens, could be senior citizens, or small children, or even babies. So when you talk about that term, you got to make sure that you're including those who are persons with disabilities. You have to use a person first mentality. Secondly, you have to not lump everybody again in one category, but oftentimes, a lot of time, persons with disability are left out of emergency planning services. We have to realize that it's more than just handicap parking or ramps, because sometimes they need a lot more than that. They may need medical services, or they may need caregiver services. Being a special educator, I know this to be a real daunting task, and they have to have what's called accommodations. And accommodations are something that you provide extra for a person with disability. So when it comes to emergency management and disaster planning, we have to make sure that we think about all these things, and you kind of have to kind of plan ahead, as I would being an ESC teacher. When it comes to writing an IEP, I have to plan ahead for that child's needs, or that student's needs, or their goals, or the things they need to be able to accomplish throughout the school year. The same can be said for those who have to be able to function throughout a disaster, because that's something added on them. Emergency managers need to be able to anticipate the events and how many people. They need to know how many people are in their jurisdictions. That's why it's important to garner and have partnerships with agencies such as ADP, the Agencies of Persons with Disabilities, or Best Buddies, or the CEC, which is the Council for Exceptional Children. These are all small things, but it can help go a long ways when talking about persons with disability. It's time to include people with disability in emergency management. Consider them to be contributors as well. Are they not citizens? So I feel like the term special needs to be redefined by everyone, local, state, federal government, so that we can adequately be able to help these people. Thank you.